Let me ask you something right away. If someone gets inside your network today, how much damage could they actually do before you notice? That question right there is why zero trust exists. And in the next couple of minutes, I'm going to make this whole diagram click in a way that actually sticks. So picture this diagram as a living brain, because that's literally what the policy engine is. Every time a user, device, or app asks for access, the policy engine acts like a security brain. It doesn't care where you are on the network. It asks real questions. Who are you? Is your device healthy? Are you allowed to touch this specific resource right now? That's where the phrase never trust, always verify comes from. Every request must be authenticated, authorized, and encrypted before access is granted. Think of it like airport security, but at every gate, every time. Annoying? Maybe. Safer? Absolutely. Once the brain makes a decision, the policy administrator steps in. This part doesn't think, it executes. Open the path or close it. No debate. Then the policy enforcement point becomes the actual gate. This is where traffic is monitored, inspected, and blocked if anything looks off. This is the muscle of zero trust. Now here's the mindset shift that trips people up. Zero trust assumes breach. Not maybe, not someday, right now. You design security as if an attacker is already inside your network. That's why microsegmentation matters so much. Instead of one big open floor plan, you break the network into tiny locked rooms. If an attacker gets into one room, they hit a dead end. No lateral movement, no domino effect. And this is where the comparison at the bottom really drives it home. Legacy security trusted location. If your IP address looked internal, you were good. Access was allowed by default. Zero trust does the opposite. It's denied by default. Always. Trust is based on identity and device health, not where you're sitting. Here's a simple way to remember it. Legacy security asks, are you inside the building? Zero trust asks, should you be touching this exact thing right now? From a business perspective, this isn't about paranoia. It's about resilience. Breaches are inevitable. Blast radius is optional. If an attacker got one set of credentials in your environment today, how far could they really go? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if this made zero trust finally make sense, hit like and share it with someone who still thinks the castle model works. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this.